Hi all, welcome to our channel Salesforce Tech. Please subscribe and click bell icon to get notification on each upload from our site. Here we would like to describe about Salesforce objects. The agenda for this video is objects, page layouts, record type and tabs. All these are subcategorization or summary of the basic content object. So, what is object? Object is a place where we are saving our data. Object is a table in the sense where we are saving data in row column manner. Row wise information is known as record and column wise information is known as field. Like fields may be like name, age and location. Here name value is known as assume like it is Jyoti, age is 30 and location is Kerala. So row will be containing the record Jyoti 39 Ernakulam or Kerala. That is known as record. And column wise it is we can mention like Jyoti means name is a field. Next age is a field. Next location, that is a field. So these information, row and column wise information saving in Salesforce, which is commonly known as objects. There are basically two types of object, standard object and custom object. Standard object is providing by Salesforce, which is built-in objects whenever we create a sandbox or a production or Salesforce org, there will be some standard objects and custom objects are user creating objects. Here this this is school management system. Assume like this is an object and this is also an object. So teacher is an object and student is different object. The concept is like a teacher 1 is taking for the class 1 and teacher 2 is specific for class 2. So the relation will be like one teacher will be assigning to class 1 and a second teacher will be assigning to class 2. So here name, designation, phone number and subject. These four are the fields for this particular object. For the object student, name, guardian, class and teacher. These are the fields for the object student. And whenever save this information, teacher 1 information will be saving under the object teacher. So teacher 1 is a record under the object teacher, where teacher 1 containing the information for the fields name, designation, phone number, subject. Similarly for students. I will show you how to create an object. This is my org where I have to go to setup, click on setup button, then go to either you can search like a object. We are planning to or creating objects. Click on object, then click on new custom object. We are first creating our custom object. So as our plan, this should be teacher. Teachers plural name will be using whenever this is a related list of uh, another object, like teachers is a related list under one object, like it may be student, like one student may contain multiple teachers. At that case we can contain this information. Here we can provide same teachers. Object name, this is plural name. Actually this value along with the underscore c will be using for any of the codes in Salesforce, like within Apex class. When at that case we will be using teacher underscore c. If you want to provide any description like what is the purpose of this object, we can mention here. Next thing is like here, this is a first field. This is a standard field of the object teacher. We can provide simply like we can customize it to name of teacher, which will be a mandatory field. and those records in the teacher object will be identified using this record name. And there are two options. One is data type, it may be text or auto number. For our purpose, if we are using the name as a record name, at that case a text only can provide, because teacher number will not be auto number, right? That's why. Otherwise we can use this, this is as a serial number. At that case we can consider auto number as a data type. Here display format can be provided here. This is something like a teacher hyphen 0000. At that case, whenever the first record is creating, it will be T hyphen 00001, and it will be in the incrementing order, and starting number will be 1. So the first teacher's name will be T000001. Teacher's, not teacher's name, teacher's records serial number. And we can click on each of these button check boxes if we want to allow this object to be available for, or it should allow the reports. We can check this. Allows activities as a related list, then we can check this. Track field history of any fields, at that case we can check on this. Allow in the charted groups, at that case we can check this. Enable licensing not needed. Enable licensing indicates if this object is licensed by Salesforce and whether user require a permission set license for it. We don't need to check on that, it is not editable. And here the object classification. Here object classification by default it will be true only when these settings are enabled. This object is classified as an enterprise application object. When these settings are disabled, this object is classified as light application object. And we are if we don't need to make it available for now, we can put it in development status, or soon after the creation of object it should be available. At that case we can choose develop deploy it. And allow search can be used, can be checked whenever a record in this object is available. Whenever searching global search, at that case we have to provide that tick box. And object creation options are providing here. In if we need to add the notes and attachment as a related list to this objective, and then we have to check this then we have to check this checkbox. And this is an option to create a tab is something like I will something like this is tab, this is tab for reports, this is tab for dashboard. So this is for the this is account book is an custom object. This is a tab for custom object account book, and so on. Here whenever create this object, I am providing this checkbox true to launch a tab. I will showcase you how to create a custom tab as well. Okay, and save. Then since we have checked that a tab wizard option, it will be asking to select the style for the tab. So click on this, any color format, or based on the color format we can check anything here. For teacher I am choosing the green color. So it is considering this cell phone. Splash page, if we need to populate any splash page on the landing page of an object, then we can search if it is available, or we can create and we can include here. Description, if any description needed, then we can do here. And just providing next. And this is the option for the availability of this particular object or tab record for these profiles. Default tone is provided. Default tone means it will be available for all the profiles. We can individually select based on our demand, like we can make it is not on for any, it is we can make this default off. that way. So I am providing the same option for all. It is default on. If I am providing default on, it will be available here, and if I am providing default off, it will not be available. And if I am providing tab hidden, it will not be available, but it will be available whenever click this plus button. Then click on next button. Sorry, I forget to update. Okay, default on provided. Clicking on next, and this is the custom app permission sets. Here we can choose a custom app for which the new custom tab will be available. If I am unchecking for this, whenever select any of the tabs here, it will not be available. And there is a setting like a content. If it is available for content only, then I have to check across the content only. So, but here I need it is available for all the tabs, so I'm providing tick for all and saving. So one custom object is ready now. Standard object means the objects which is providing by Salesforce. Some examples I will show, like I'm opening here. I'm showing custom object. We have created one custom object which is name as teacher, and I will be showing some standard objects, account, contact, all those are the standard object. Asset is a standard object. Accounts. Accounts is a standard object. Here this is a standard object. Account is a standard object. Contact is a standard object. The advantage of this object is like whenever I search on a teacher tab, I will open the teachers tab. It will be providing the option to create a new teacher record under the object teachers. But the standard object is providing some few more additional supports, like we can categorize like a report. Some standard reports will be there. Some tools like a import account and a contact information, mass delete account, transfer account, merge account. These all options will be available under the standard object tab like accounts. It will be varying for different standard objects, but no option will be available for custom object like teacher. So teacher object is ready. So we have to create a few records to this teacher object. The first one, it should be we have created a field which is a standard field, that is serial number. Okay, then I am adding one new custom field like name only. These are the possible data types for each of the records providing. Auto number will be starting from the providing value to in the particular format. The same way as we have shown that serial number, same format only it will be available. Uh, Formula field means the auto number. We don't need to enter value to the auto number. Whenever each record is creating, it will be automatically incrementing by one to the largest counted record. And formula field is also so auto populating field whenever create a particular record. Like we want to set the age of a teacher, like you assume like there is a, date of birth. At that case we can set up a formula field to calculate the age, where age value should be and the formula field with the difference of the today's date minus the date of birth date. That way, lookup relationship and master relationship and the external lookup relationship, all these three are the lookup relationship. Master data relationship and external lookup details, all these three are the relation creating kind of data type, like we can create a relationship between one object and another object. There are two types, like there there are some restriction on the lookup relationship and master relationship. I will tell you here. For the lookup relationship, the parent is not mandatory. Like there is a relationship where the one student containing one teacher. Whenever the student record is deleted, then the parent record will be always there. It will not be auto deleting, as well as it is not mandatory by default. But in case of master relationship, this is mandatory field, as well as whenever the parent get deleted, then the child will also get deleted. And there is a situation where we need to create a many to many relationship. At that case, we can create two master detail relationship and the conjunction record as a junction object. So that way we can create a many to many relationship in Salesforce. And external lookup relationship creates a relationship that links this object to the external object whose data is stored outside the Salesforce org. And a checkbox is something like a true or false boolean value checkboxes. Currency, this will be auto formatted. It will allow so auto format for this currency, and it will provide some standard validations as well. And date also is allows the user to enter the date or pick a date from the pop-up calendar. Daytime as well available. Email, this also provide a standard validation. Whenever we create a field with the type email and entering something like an invalid email, it will be triggering out an error. Geolocation can be provided. Number is possible. Percentage is possible. Phone, pick list, multi-select pick list also available. Text format. For our case, it is name of the teacher, so it should be. For our case, this is a text field, name of teacher, so it should be a text field only. Text area is the same as text with the extended size. Text area long also, which is greater than the text area, and text area riches, which is greater than text area long. And text encrypted type also allows. Time, URL, all these are allowed. Whenever we consider like a number, percentage, similarly URL, all these cases standard format will be happening for those values entering, as well as standard validation also will be there. Click on next button. Providing the field name, that is teacher. Teacher length is almost 30 characters maximum providing. Help desk, I will show you. Help text, name of teacher. We can make whether this value is mandatory or not. We can check this required, and we need to consider whether the values are unique. Then we have to check this. Here, if we check as unique, then it will not allow the same name to be entered. Like if teacher's name is Sina, then if I'm checked under, it is mentioned like a ABC, capital ABC and a small letter ABC as duplicate values. So even I consider the Seena, Seena, one name, and for the another teacher capital Seena, both will be considering as the same value. It's different. For now there is a chance for different teachers have same name, so I'm unchecking that. This is external ID. Set the field as a unique record identifier from an external system. So this is not allowed here. It's not a name, should not be like that. And this is the auto add to the custom record type. Add this field to the existing custom report type as a containing this entity. checkbox is providing. If we want to provide some default value, if for a particular record, if some user forget to enter the value, then at that case it will be considering this as the default value. It's also not needed for this purpose. That's why clicking next, visibility can be checked here. It is visible for all users, all profiles. And next, there is only one layout, teacher layout only, so it is available for that layout. It's wide, save. Then entering for the next field designation. I am considering this field as a pick list value. Providing designation. Whenever if we want to display this content value, whenever a record is creating in an alphabetical order, we have to check this one. Use first value as a default value. In that case we can check this one. For my purpose I am considering this one. First value, principal value should be available at first. Here we can make it required, and auto add the custom report. All these options are same as available as the first field. Providing next, visibility providing to all. Page layout, if we don't need to available in any page layout. Page layout means something like a UI. If don't needed to make it available for the UI, then we can uncheck it. Otherwise we can add if multiple values are available. In that case we have to check this value, respective value, and save a new or new is providing. Next is phone number. I have to provide for one teacher, so I'm checking phone as a type of the field. Providing next, field value should be phone. We can provide any value based on our requirement or feasibility. It's not required, or no help desk is needed. Help desk is not needed, so just providing in blank. Then assume like it's available for all profiles as well as all the page layout. Save a new, and providing one extra field like something like subject. For that case I'm providing multi-select pick list. Some teachers are able to take multiple subjects, that's why. So here I'm providing subject, uh, maths, physics, chem. Here it is providing how many values should be available in single line is restricting here. All letting all other fields empty, same as existing. Providing next. So here teacher's record is ready. Not record, teacher object is ready. Save. So I will provide some terms like here teacher is an object which is available in this teachers tab. Teachers was a plural name we were providing, teachers. So tab name is teachers only. And whenever we create and whenever we use this teacher object in our Apex class, we have to use teacher underscore underscore c. Here it's for my org I have set up a namespace as this. That's why it is available. So for all the classes, wherever we want to use this custom object, at that case we have to use this API name. Then these are the fields. These are the fields of the object teacher with different data type. And standard objects are available for the custom. Standard fields are available for the custom object. Here created by, last modified by, owner, serial number. Serial number we were providing, but there will be from here the created by, last modified by, owner. Those information will be captured automatically. We don't need to do any activity for this. It will be considering based on the system timing or org timing. uh, Validation rule triggers, those information we will discuss later. And this is something like a page layout which is part of our agenda. I will tell you. uh, as of now there is one page layout already existing. We can create a many page layout. Here page layout assignment we can do. Here there is only one page layout and one multiple profile. All this page layout is assigned to all the profiles existing in this org. Search layout, button links and its name. We can create multiple custom objects here. If we want to create a new custom object which is available in this page, we can add them here. We'll providing a new video on the activity we have to be done at this area. So I'm creating a new record type. Click new. Here providing that existing record type as master, record type of principal. Okay, so teacher subject is created with no record are available here. Let it be so. Then going to the next object. What is that? That should be student. So here we have to go to the object corresponding. We are standing on the teachers tab, so we can get the teachers object from here. View. Go to setup. From setup, search for objects. Click on new custom object. New custom object student, it should be student. Students. All information same as the other one we provided for teachers, providing the same structure, same format. Here the student name should be the record name. I'm providing student name as a record name with a data type text. Save and new. Save is fine. Here, see, whenever created that teachers object, teachers tab have created. So it is already available here. But whenever I created a student object, I didn't created anything for the tab. So it is not created yet. Got it? So I want to see the student object. So go to objects again. Under objects. Where is student object? Go to student object. It is available here. We have to add our fields. Name field is already added, which is a standard field. Next is guardian information. Assume like a guardian is any of these account object or something like that, or contact object. That is fine. So we can create a lookup relationship between the contact information and student. So lookup relationship I am creating to contact. Click on next button. Contact, plural name, field name, guardian, field label, guardian. And these are asking like what to do if the lookup record is deleted. If we want to clear the value of the field, you don't choose the option. If you make this field required, then check this, otherwise check this. And if you want to make this field as required, we can select like a required. It is not needed. We can restrict we can add some filter condition if we want to make the contact information available for all the contact wherever phone number not equal to empty only we have to add here. Then at that case we can provide that as a filter condition here. I'm not providing that. Click on next button. Setting visibility for all profiles. Click on next. Click on next. So here what is deciding is for these page layout of the contact objects, this guardian will be available as a related list. Save and new providing. Guardian field is ready now. Then class field we can provide this as a empty list. Okay, class next. Then label as class. Pick list name. We can provide options like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now our next requirement is we have to make a relationship from the student object to teacher object. So what we will be doing is we will be making a relationship from student object to the teacher object using master detail relationship. This is a case when we can provide this option whenever the student object should contain a teacher. If I am providing a master data relationship and I am not entering any value for the teacher field, it will be triggering error. So whenever choose between these, please be careful. Relationship is to teacher. Teacher relationship, teacher, student itself, Here as well we can make any filter condition like teacher subject is max only available. At that case we can provide filter condition here. Click on next button. Visibility set. Here we can't edit in this option because the reason is that this is a mandatory field. Mandatory field should be entered for all profiles, so there is no edit option to restrict its visibility. It will be visible for all users, all profiles. Here it should be available for the page layout, that's why it's liking this. Okay, so you have two objects are ready. So our two objects are ready, teacher object, student object, with the required information. So next is page layout. What is page layout? Page layout is a UI where the user can enter data directly to the object. That means entering data and making it available for the user is deciding by the page layout. There are basically two types of page layout. One is detail page and one is edit page. Detail page is whatever we load a particular record, then what is we can see is the detail page. When click on the edit button, then we can see different page which is known as edit page. And how to customize this page layout also we can see here. So I will show you how to create a 2-3 records, but before that we have to create a page layout for these uh, objects, like a custom object, student and the teacher. See, this is the object for student. So within that student object we can see something like a page layout. There is one page layout already available. This is a page layout for the student object. Here some standard buttons are already there. Those are available here: edit, delete, clone, change owner, change record type, printable view, get alert. All these are already available, and these are the fields. Under this we can see like this. We can add new section if we want, something like here. We can provide the information like created details, and if it is if this value, this field, this text and the content available in detail page, we can check this. If not needed, we can uncheck this edit page like this. And there is only one column is needed here, then we can select one. If left right format fields are available, then we can select it too. If we are selecting, there is a possibility to enter value at the first field, then clicking enter and entering the value to the next field. Then we can decide how it goes from left, right, down left, down right format. Then we can check this one. Otherwise, top, bottom, right top, type right bottom. If flow has to be happen like that, at that case we have to check this. Clicking on, I have search checked the two fields, that's why it is available like this. Similarly, I can edit this as well. This is the manage button. Here as well I am choosing column 2 columns I am choosing. Currently one column available, two columns selected, and it's available for detail page as well. Then click on OK button. So this is the page layout. For this page layout we can see layout properties. Here this is the page layout and name, student layout. Okay, and save. Then similarly we can create any number of page layout, but the requirement is like this page layout will be designing for which record type, which page layout should be assigned. This assignment will be happening here. For that we need more record types. I can create a record type here. Here student. Student means we can categorize them basically like 1, 2. My plan is like for the students where class is 1 and 2, other case this value should be, this 1 2 pick list should be, record type should be available, and how to provide a specific page layout. And for the 3 and 4 we need to provide a different page layout. To which are the users we have to select, then we can restrict here. Next, we can assign for 1 and 2 there is only one page layout, so we can select a student layout. Click on save. There is a field like a class which is a pick list. We can restrict its availability, like we don't need to show 3 and 4 to 1 and 2 record type, so we can remove like this. Default value will be 1. Save. So currently available one page layout for the student object, that is student page layout. Student page layout is assigned for record type 1 2. We can create a one more page layout. New page layout. Page layout name senior student layout. Okay, providing save. Here we can customize, like for senior students we have to see class information, created by information, not needed, I am not adding. Record type guardian information I am adding, and just save. So 2 page layouts are available now. Then I have to create a record type like 3 4. For 1 2 record type I have created, and adding one more record type which is 3 4. Here record type currently available 1 2, make available, like we can restrict like for this particular profile, whether if we want to, this is default so it will be always there 1 and 2. If we want to add this one we can add like this. And similarly if we want to make this 3 4 is a default record type for any of the profiles, we can check this. It is not needed for me, so I am not checking. Click on next, and here we can, for the 3 4 page layout we can select senior student layout. Now save. So what are the things we have created? 2 objects we have created, associated fields we have created, within that some lookup relationship created among these objects, then page layouts created, record types created. We have done the assignment across the page layout and record type assignment we have done. Going to the next slide, record type This is we have already done. Why it is needed means record type is needed because we have to control the page layout across the record type level, and the pick list values also we have to restrict here. So what we have done, we have done for the 1 2 record type 1 and 2 are the fields available. For the 3 4 record type with name 3 4, we have provided the pick list of value for the classes 3 and 4, and I have done how to create and use them. Next is tab. For this teacher subject I have created a tab, but I didn't created a tab for student object. So what we can do is like we have to go to the tab under the this section. Under the create we can see, under the build, under the create we can see tab. Then click on new button. What is the object name? Object name is a student. We can select any color, like we can provide something light blue. Splash page is not needed, so I'm not doing that. Next is providing applying one tab visibility to all profiles. It is available, it should be available here, so I'm providing default on. Include tab. Set. So we have created one tab. So object is ready, fields are ready, relation between the objects are ready, is ready, relation between object is ready, page layout is ready, record type is ready. What we is needed, what we needed now, we need to create some fields. So I am creating teacher record first. Click on new button. Teacher name is Bindu. She is principal. Phone number is 9966332211, and she also teaches maths. Save and new. Next teacher's name is Zina. She is not principal, but she is class teacher. Her phone number is 7788999633, and she teaches maths, physics and chemistry. Saving. So here this is the detail page of teacher T00002. This is serial number. Her name is Sina. These are field name, designation, phone number. These are fields. And these are the related list. We can create activities under this teacher object. We can create activity history. We can see. We can add some notes or attachment, etc. Teacher is a lookup to the teacher object. That is a reason why that the student is available as a related list. We can create a student like this. If we click here, they will be asking which record type is needed. For the standard 1 or 2, we can select 1 2 or 3 or 4 3 4. So I am adding a student to the class 4. So continue. Class for the 3 and 4, we didn't restricted anything whenever created that a record type. So assume like we have to do. So what we will be doing, will be going to the record type, go to the student object. Under the student object, go to the record type 3 and 4. Here we can see a class, edit that. Here see all these are available. That is the reason why all those options were available. Come to save. I'm just refreshing this one. Now check. Only 3 and 4 is available. Student name is Aruhi. Guardian name, we can take some contact information. Let me get some contact record if anything available. Let me check any contact record is available. All contacts, go. Some contact information are available. So I'm providing guardian something like this. So Tim Bar is the guardian for the Arohi. It is not a mandatory field. This is mandatory field because this is a master data relationship. Here student name is a standard name field, so this is mandatory field. Save. So we have created one record to the object student and created two records to the object teachers. Assume like we have to edit the page layout or make this value mandatory. So what we have to do is like we can edit page layout either from the record standing on the record type, also we can edit. What will happen is like here it will be updating for this page layout only. If we want to remove this field, we can click on this button. Either if we click this, it will become read only, so user cannot enter. But what I needed is like this should be mandatory, so clicking on, see, clicking on save. Okay, these are the content I have planned for this video. So finally you create a tab as well. So we got almost all the information except the view. Whenever you go to any of these subject, you can go to the teacher. We can see basic information like this, and either we can create a new view like all teachers. All teachers. I need to show a name, phone number, subject, designation. Designation should be at the end. Phone number should be bottom of subject only. So we can, and similarly we can add some restriction, like if you want to show the max teachers only, we can filter the condition like a subject equal to max. So that is not needed here because I am providing a list view for all these teachers. Click on save. So we can see the selected fields here. Here, teachers and students are the objects we have created. Teachers and students are these are the tabs for the objects created. This is a view, and there are two types of page layout. One is detailed page layout, and another thing is edit page layout. These are the fields: name, designation, phone. These are the fields. So what is needed? This is a table. This row wise information, like this one, this selected one is one row. This is a second row. And these are the data. This is the column name. Column names are the fields to the object. Here the object name is teachers. So serial number, name, subject, phone number, designation are teachers. What we have learned here is like what is object, what is page layout, what is record type, what is tab, and how to create them, how to connect them each other. All these information are clear. So thank you all. Thank you.